love is strangers. Believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf.
Hello, welcome back. Today we are here on my family's home village of Fataunços, and we are going to do a little national road along these beautiful valleys that unfortunately they were recently ravaged by forest fires. Our destination is the city of Viseu, here in the region of Beira Alta in Portugal, where we will briefly visit its historical center, including the cathedral. Since coming back from Picos de Europa trip, I've been relaxing and washing my Benelli, my bike, but I'm already itching to go out for a ride again, and I'm planning to visit some castles that I personally never been there on Serra da Estrela Natural Park. That is the highest mountain in continental Portugal. It's about 2,000 meters in height, but I'm planning to go to the northwest region of the park, visit some castles, and then visit the city of Guarda. So the weather is absolutely great. It's a perfect day for riding, so let's go! You can see here what I was talking about before. The trees are all burned up. This is just a couple of kilometers from my house, so I suppose I was one of the lucky ones, because some houses actually burned. To me, it was divine intervention from the Lord of the Light of Game of Thrones. Last year was a very dry and hot summer with strong winds. So this was a furnace bound to ignite. We had a lot of fires around Portugal, and the firefighters were giving their absolutely best to put the fires out. My personal thanks for all of them. The thing is, most fires are actually man-made in origin, and that is absolutely outrageous. Excluding the mental cases, what kind of people are interested in putting up fires? Well, in Portugal, a lot of people actually make money from fires. For example, the firefighting aircraft companies are all private with state contracts. They make millions with each single fire, and that is just wrong. Should be the Portuguese Air Force itself that was responsible for that task, and they would not gain anything from fires. They are a public organization, the Air Force. So what do you guys think about this? What is it like in your countries? The summer of 2019 was much better though. Curiously enough, the entire Europe was under a heat wave. Even in Scandinavia, the temperatures were above 30 degrees Celsius, but here in Portugal, things were inverted. Things were much cooler. And that made much less fires overall in Portugal. One funny thing that happened at the time to a fellow motovlogger, the Missenden Flyer, he is British, He was on a road trip to Norway to visit the Arctic Circle, to cross into the Arctic Circle. And it was so hot up there at the time that when he asked on the hotels about the air condition to fresh up the air, the hotel owners said that he never had air conditioning on his hotel to cool, since the temperatures never go above 20 degrees, and at the time they were really about near 30. It was funny, but it's also sad, because there are serious signs that the global weather is changing a lot. In one hand, we have wild forest fires in Australia, and at the same time we have apocalyptic rains in Brazil. So what is going on? All these weather shifts are going to make much more extreme weather events for sure. And what's your opinion on this matter? Viseu is a city and municipality in the central region of Portugal and the capital of the district of the same name, with a population of over 100,000 inhabitants. The origins of the city of Viseu date back to the Celtic period. Settled during the period of the early Iberian Castro culture, the territory of Viseu was populated by a series of cultures, including the Romans, the Suebes, the Visigoths, and the Moors. With its Romanization, the settlement gained importance, being at the intersection of a series of Roman roads linking Merida, Lisbon, and Galicia, and was during that time that Viriatus, the rebel leader of the Lusitanians, is assumed to have lived for a time in the vicinity of Viseu. During the Middle Ages, the city often served as a seat for Visigothic nobles, such as King Roderick, and it's considered one of the probable birthplaces of Afonso Henriques, first king of Portugal. Viseu is a regional economic hub with strong wine industry. The city is also a cultural center, home to the national acclaimed Grão Vasco Museum, seat of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Viseu, along with its cathedral dating from the 12th century, that you can see right here. Also, Viseu is a pole of national universities, including the Catholic University of Portugal. Overall, you can see all around here traces of medieval constructions, like this gate over here, and even the road as sign of ancient times. So it's a very nice town to visit, especially walking the narrow streets. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching and for coming with me to the lovely city of Viseu. See you soon. Oh, I'm still here to show you a sister. Another TRK, very nice. I wonder if this mate is on our own TRK group. It's got a Morocco sticker on, so well done, mate. Tell me who you are, because I'm planning to go to Morocco soon myself.